All right. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so thank you for watching us live today in this webinar series. So basically, this webinars is title is Fly Higher with ACCA. And before we start, let me introduce myself. I am Natalia Binti Hakimi, Program Coordinator for Bachelor of Accounting at MAHSA University. So in this room, okay, we have our honorable speaker, Miss Fiza. So let me introduce a little bit about Miss Fiza and her educational background. Her full name is Nurul Hafiza Hidayu binti Muhammad Yusuf, and currently she is working with Petroleum National Berhad Petronas as a senior finance executive. Miss Fiza also one of the chartered accountants since September 2018 and associate financial planner. So she obtained her ACCA from Dublin Business School, Ireland, and her bachelor degree in accounting from UiTM Shah Alam. Due to the outstanding achievement for P3 Business Analysis paper, successfully she received Prize Winner Award and recognized as the first rank in Ireland and 8th rank worldwide. Okay, as we all know, ACCA stands for Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. So in order to obtain these ACCA qualifications, so basically students have to complete the 14 papers successfully. When it comes to the terms ACCA, majority people have a thought that the journey will be difficult to deal with. Okay, but they are not seeing the real picture about the benefit of having these qualifications, especially in today's job demand. So, without any further delays, I would like to invite our honorable speaker, Ms. Fiza, to share with us what ACCA is all about and maybe a few sharing about the experiences in completing the ACCA study and working with ACCA qualifications.
Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. Hi everyone. Okay, first of all, I would like to thank Faculty Business, Finance and IT from MAHSA University for inviting me to share with all of you my experience and also my journey to get a professional certificate. Also, what is the best thing? What best for you of having this kind of qualification? So I do have some slide for all of you so that in our conversations you can see all those my point to you. Okay, has been introduced by now. My name is Nurul Hafiza Hidayu binti Muhammad Yusuf. You can just call me Fiza Yusuf or FY. That's my penama media social. So I'm from Siem River, Perak. Was born on 5 November 1991. I'm being a chartered accountant by while working in Petronas in September 2018 and also an associate financial planner. I'm a senior finance executive Petronas, also as an agency supervisor in principal asset management. Not forget agencies executive in FWD Takaful Berhad. So basic education background for me. I'm start my education in SK Siem River and continue study in MR Sembalik Pulau Pinang. Got my diploma and degree in accountancy in Dublin in UiTM Shah Alam and pursuing my study in ACCA in Dublin Business School, Ireland, and got my chartered accountant in September 2018. And highest achievement had been said by Talia, I got a prize winner award by ACCA for P3 paper on June 2015 and ranked first place in Ireland, being recognized also in Malaysia, first place in Malaysia and ranked 8th place worldwide. Okay, first of all, is it easy to get the prize winner award? So of course, the journey is not easy, but I do believe each hard work will be paid off. So the hard work had been given from me to get this paper, to get the qualification for this paper, helped me a lot to get this prize winner award and my success journey. I also turned my weakness from being someone who have lowest mark in the class and now become a prize winner award by CCA. So I would like to share a story with all of you. In earlier semester in Dublin Business School, their first so at that point of time, marks, I just got only 19%. 19% for this paper. End up, I do. Why did I got this? Why did I fail this paper? Why did I got this? And while others in the same class get better result. Other than so, because of my patient, on the next day, I woke up and I seek my lecturer's advice. Sir, may I ask you why did I got this marks while my answer is not different from yours? And he replied, your English is truly bad. He doesn't understand even one sentence that you write up in your answer. So how could give you marks for something that I don't understand? So from that day, I realized English is my barrier. So I'm studying in UK. My markers for my ACCA paper are from London. So I have to encounter this weakness. I have to encounter this barrier in order for me to success. So from that day, I continuously practice to write a simple English. I continuously to answer the past year question and write simple English so that people who marks my paper my write-up. So if you ask me, what is my key success to get the prize winner award? I just only have these 3 key success. First is my simple English. I just use my simple English so that they understand well what is I'm trying to say. Second, neat write-up. ACCA is simple. Paper ACCA is simple. It's just like your degree qualification. It's just like same goes to your journey in your foundation, your diploma, your degree. It's the same. The subject is the same. But the difference is how you impress the marker. So the marker doesn't know you. Who you are, the marker doesn't know you. So based on your neat handwriting, neat write-up, they will find it easy to give you point for every point that you point out. Okay. Then, last but not least is hard work. So hard work is just for you to understand well what is the subject goes. So if you understand the subject, you understand the syllabus, you understand the all those materials, simple English, neat write-up, that make you success in this ACCA paper. Okay, before I proceed, I would like to share with you what is the best thing having this qualification, what is the best thing having a qualified chartered accountant. But before that, I would like to ask each one of you why you decide not to continue studies in ACCA ataupun why did you feel ragu-ragu to continue studies in ACCA? Do you afraid? Do you feel that ACCA is too hard to you? Or do you think that ACCA is only for nerds? Or do you think that ACCA is not suit you well? So I need some comments from you. So these comments, you can just put it up in the comments in this webinar comments so that we can discuss it later after my sharing session. Okay, what I'm going to tell all of you is why did you need to choose ACCA? Okay, first of all, ACCA is globally recognized. It been recognized in all over the countries, and ACCA is the door opener to more industry and also opportunities for you guys out there. So in the real world, ACCA help you a lot. It is a like a door opener for you to enter the company, to enter market, to enter more industry, and also open more opportunity for you to choose your own career. So last but not least, this one is something that we love. ACC help you and guide you to have a better career. You create your own career job. You create your own career journey, and you will earn high paying salary. This is something that this is truly true, because of what? You will earn salary more than others. You will earn salary more than average market. I did not tell or guarantee you to have double from the average, triple from the average, but higher paying salary is guaranteed. Okay, so why did you need to choose ACCA? It been recognized over 181 countries in the world. So this is how you will access to international opportunities. These countries in the world, you with SCCA, you can enter any country in the world because you have that certificate. And some of my friends get offered job in Indian, also in Intel Paris, Ireland, audit firm in Ireland, and not forget one in PwC London. So they got that offer before they completing their SCCA. See, that's how powerful SCCA is. Even myself also been offered by Petronas on February 2015. On February 2015, Petronas offered me a job because I'm still studying in Ireland. So I start my first day in Petronas on 4th January 2016. So they show you before you completing your SCCA, you already been recognized. Before you completing your SCCA, you are SCCA holder. And one most important thing, most of employer in Malaysia recognize SCCA holder. This is how you need to compete with all thousands of graduates out there. So this is a way you to compete with them. And as for the comparisons, being an SCCA affiliate or someone who pursuing studies in SCCA, as compared with normal accounting graduate, the treatment from the employer is truly different. Truly different. Someone who had ACCA, they can move freely to any department that they love. They can request to be transferred to other department. They can be request to transfer to the department that they love. When it still have any vacancy, you can fit in lah. So it been considered by your manager. But for someone who not, they have to the employer have to evaluate this group of employees, their skills, their competency before they transfer you to other department. So that's the difference. Because what? when you have ACCA, when you are ACCA holder, they already know that you are competent and you are equipped with with knowledge, and also will able to adapt with any kind of challenges upfront. So because of it, you have the power to choose. You want to work in the tax department, audit department, manager of sales, sales manager, accounts manager, finance manager, even governance, you can choose. You can choose. And because they know you are competent, you are equipped with those knowledge in ACCA, because you are certified. You are not certified by Malaysian only, but you are certified in UK. You are certified by ACCA, UK, London. So because of this certification, you have that power. So that's difference between you when you have ACCA as compared to the one who does not. When you send your resume, when you send resume to the employer, so employer might need some good impression of you, right? Before you been selected for interview. So what makes you different from others? What makes you different from others? So to make you different from others, ACCA make such a difference. ACCA makes such a difference. So that is how you be selected for the interview. That is how you are being selected to the company. Okay, next, ACCA also work as a door opener to more industries and opportunity. Have you ever heard that myth that ACCA is just for accountant? ACCA, I don't want to be accountant, so I don't want to take this paper. I don't want to take this professional certificate ACCA because I don't want to be accountant. I want to work more on taxation field. I want to work more on audit field. I want to be one of the business audit firm. So this is all myth. But the truth is, ACCA open up many job opportunities. You can build your own accounting firm. You can start your own company secretarial. You can try taxation world. You can go to assurance. Even my friends who has ACCA, they are in governance team. Why? Because governance team needs companies needs MFRS. Even ACCA offered IFRS. Is not There's no huge difference between IFRS and MFRS. So this act needed for governance team. So governance team will need someone who have ACCA, who understand all the standard, who understand all the companies act. If you love accounting law, so governance might be one of the journey that you to go through. Okay, so all these myths are myths. So the truth is, ACCA open up many job opportunity out there for you, and there are brighter future if you have ACCA, if you are being qualified with certified accountant. Okay, this topic is really interesting because it's related with salary, it's related with money. Okay, you will get a better career path, better job, even earn high paying salary. Because of what? Because ACCA holder being certified and known all over the world, so that the range of the salary is competing all over the world. Okay, first of all, I would like to share with all of you my journey throughout this throughout starting from my degree lah until now. So I complete my degree on 2013, and a few months after that, I start to work with one of the anti-pest company as an account assistant. At that point of time, my salary is around 1,700 ringgits only. 1,700 ringgits only. So with the Thai economy at the point of time, Thai economy with the high cost traveling from Shah Alam to Subang, then I decide to jump. I decide to jump to another company, and they offer me project accounting system team. Yeah, I'm doing all the accounting system, all the coding no lah. So more or less on the project accounting. I serve Samsung, I serve BP Healthcare. So these big companies, they would like to change their accounting system. Then I serve them to as a project to make sure all the accounting system from the old accounting system is equipped and available in the new system. So at that point of time, my salary is around 2,600 ringgit. 2,600 ringgit is quite huge for someone who having degree. Do you know average salary for a degree holder? Some may say that 2,500, 2,800, 3,000, 4,000. The real one is the average salary for degree holder is 2,500 to 3,200 ringgit. So this is a average salary for degree holder, their startup salary. So I start pursuing my study in ACCA. So I study ACCA in Ireland. So in 2014, I take 2 papers, P1 and P2. This P1 and P2 I take on December 2014. And then 2015, I complete my ACCA. I'm doing it full time. I'm doing it full time. In June 2015, I take all those 3 papers, P3, P4 and P7. So I pass all papers in one attempt. So then in January 2016, I become a finance executive in Petronas with a starting salary of 4,000 ringgit. And I share something. Before I entered Petronas, I going back to my previous company with my ACCA. They offered me 3,600 ringgit. So that's the difference. Even though 400 ringgit is still money, right? So this is how you earn higher salary from as compared to others. When talking about money, we love to have some illustration. So this is difference if you entered one of the company in Malaysia, entered as compared with a normal track, having a degree in any qualification as compared with the ACCA track. Okay, the above one is a normal track and the below one is the ACCA track. So we entered both at the same salary, 4,000 ringgit per month. But for the normal track, we need 3 years of evaluation cycle. And based on your superior recommendation only, you will been promoted to G2 level. Or before that, G1, G2, G3, G4 is the grade for executive level in that company. So G1 and G2 is the junior level executive. G3 and G4 the senior level executive. So from G1 to being promoted to G2, you need 3 years evaluation cycle. And that is the minimum 3 years evaluation cycle based on your superior recommendation. And more or less, your salary is 4,800 when you reach G2 level. But after 2 years, after 2 years, this one is minimum 2 years. To upgrade yourself, to promote yourself to G3, you have to undergo one interview session. This we call as performance interview session. This is not easy interview session, and this is not this is not interview that you imagine. This is need a lot of technical question, a lot of infill question, a lot of some of role play needed in this interview session. This interview session, if you pass, you will be promoted to G3 level. Then your salary will upgrade to around 5,800 ringgit. So the journey is quite tough, quite hard. So after another 2 years, this is minimum 2 years, based on your super recommendation, then you will be promoted to G4. And at that point of time, you will get salary around 6,400 ringgit. Okay. It takes 7 years for you to complete the cycle in executive level, and another 2 or 3 years before you entering the managerial level. So what if you have a CCA? What if you are a CCA holder? You entered the market, you entered the company with a 4K salary, G1 level, but using your 3 years working experience, no matter what, before you entering the company, is 3 years working experience in your life, not in that company, in your life, inclusive the one before you enter the company. So 3 years working experience, you will be upgraded to G2 automatically because you've been qualified as chartered accountant. You qualified je chartered accountant, then you will be upgraded to be G2 level, and with salary of 6,000 ringgit. And after 6 months, of we call it probation, but no, because it just time frame for you to move from G2 to G3. We just need 6 months, then you will be automatically become G3 level, senior finance in that company. Okay, I almost said that company. Okay, senior executive in that company. So that point of time, your salary will increase 6,800 ringgit, and next 2 years, next 3 years, you will become a G4, and it will take only 5.5 years to finish your executive level journey. 5 years is really, really short because I'm in Petronas around 4 years and 4 years, and then my salary reach up to 8,000 ringgit. Basically, this is only the average one lah. So if you are a good performer, and then you will get more higher salary grade lah. So this is the difference between the normal track and also ACCA track. So why did you, if you had been given a choice to choose a normal track or ACCA track, where should you stand for the starting line? You ask me, I definitely go to ACCA track. And also, if I also ask my friends, how did you feel about ACCA? They're thankful that they have ACCA because the journey having ACCA is much more smoother than not having it. Okay, this one, still miss saying that ACCA is useless for work. ACCA, even you having ACCA, it doesn't count. It doesn't use while doing your works. ACCA is very useful because some firms requires ACCA for your promotion. One of my friends, she being in executive level around 8 to 9 years, but once she complete ACCA, she been promoted to manager level. See how powerful if you have ACCA. How powerful if you are ACCA holder. Today is my job to tell all of you that ACCA is really, really interesting things. ACCA remove all the negative thinking about you. ACCA remove all the negative thinking about your capabilities. Seriously, ACCA covers everything. So they employer have faith, have trust, have understand that you are very, very competent people to to work with. So this is why ACCA is very, very useful. Okay. Okay. To succeed in your mission, you must have single-minded devotion to your goal. You know what? My goal since my studies, diploma, degree, even during my study in Form 5, my target to be part of the Petronas team. I really, really, really want to be a part of the Petronas team. So I will find way to get into Petronas. I will find way to be more outstanding from others. I will find some way to penetrate to Petronas. So because of this single-minded devotion to my goal, my target. So because of this, I find something that very useful for me, which is the CCA. I'm using this SCCA to penetrate to Petronas. I'm using this SCCA to get promoted. I use this SCCA to prove that I'm capable. So this is your choice. This is how you create your job career path. So after this, you have to encounter this. After this, you will be in the real life. You will facing all this problem, all these issues. So even thousands of graduates out there are unemployed. So how you want to beat them? How you want to be outstanding as compared to them? So one of the step, take ACCA. I'm seriously badly telling you guys, ACCA really, really works for me, for my friends, from my entire class, for my entire batch. ACCA really, really, really help us to to get our goal, to having our dream job. Okay. Okay, I would like to share a story with you guys, about Grasshopper Ninja. Why? Have you ever played putting a grasshopper in a jar and close the lid? You see, you observe what going to happen to the grasshopper. And the first few minutes, the grasshopper will start to jump. Grasshopper to start to jump and hit the lid. After a few moments, grasshopper still jumping, but a bit lower from the lid. And then it continues. Grasshopper know it's hard to reach the limit. So it jumps only up below the lid. So even though after we open up the lid, grasshopper will do nothing. If it jumps, it only jumps still below the lid, because it still feel that the lid is there. So this is our life. This is our life. People out there keep on going to tell us that you are not suitable for ACCA. You know what, ACCA is difficult. ACCA is too hard. This is why I asked you this question at first place just now. Why you decide not to continue studies in ACCA? Because people said it is difficult. People said it is hard. People say you are not competent enough. You are not strong enough. You are not tough enough to face ACCA. And the real thing about ACCA, and you forget about the beauty of the ACCA. You forget about the brighter future of having ACCA in your life. Don't be like a grasshopper, because grasshopper only now, because of the lead is the limit. So because of the lead, grasshopper only only jumps within the limit. So you are, if you heard about ACCA is hard, ACCA is difficult, I can't do it, I can't do this, I can't do that, then that is a limit that been putting by others to you. So because of it, because of that, you can see the brighter future in the real life. See the difference between someone who with limit and someone who without limit. So starting from today, all you, I've been told that my audience is a diploma and also degree holder for in accounting, in business, in finance, in IT. So start from today, open up your own leads. Grasshopper, people put the lead on it, but you are worse than grasshopper if you putting the limit by yourself. You are putting the limit by yourself. You are telling yourself you are not strong enough. You are telling yourself that you are not tough enough. You are telling yourself ACCA is hard. You are telling yourself that ACCA will not drive you to your future. You love to work in management accounting field. You love to work in audit field. But why I need ACCA? This is what you told yourself. So starting from today, we remove the limits. We remove the leads of our life so that we can learn. We can learn new things. We can see the brighter future. We can see the beauty of the ACCA. This ACCA really helps us in future. And lastly from me, don't talk, just act. And don't say, just show. Don't promise, just prove. So this is how you will gonna be succeed in your life. Okay, thank you from me. I would like to pass back the floor to Natalia.
So thank you very much, Miss Fiza, for the interesting experience, okay, throughout your journey in completing your ACCA papers. Okay, so I believe by having this sharing experience, so basically the students will actually interested, okay, to continue the ACCA. Okay, so we have a comment here, okay. So the questions from the floor, all right. Emily Kiruba Karen, all right. Comparing the ACCA and CPA, is it CPA? What was it? All right. Okay. CPA is a better choice. This was the advice I got from the other seniors. Okay, so Miss Fiza, can you have actually a view, okay, by comparing the ACCA and CPA?
Right. So far, from what my experience is, ACCA bring you much more journey for you to choose. So ACCA is still a brighter choice. CPA is some sort of we call it narrow your choice. But comparing to ACCA makes you ACCA help you to becoming what you do after you've been in the real world. So for me, ACCA is much better, and this is something that you need to know that ACCA give you some CPA give you some brighter because you it not been narrow. It's still widest perspective. ACCA still have the widest perspective, and you will start to choose after you've been in the real world. So answering to the question given by Emily Kirubarkaran, as compared to ACCA and CPA, my choice still ACCA. Okay, did I answer your question?
Okay, so thank you, Miss Fiza. Okay, so basically, yes, the choice is actually for the individuals. Okay, so basically, we have a thought and belief that ACCA is better. Okay, and then we have another questions from Sada Arus. Okay, ACCA and accounting degree, which one is more difficult? Okay, so for these questions, okay, I think Sada Arus, okay. So for your questions, okay, so ACCA and accounting degree, it is a two different courses because basically ACCA is a professional qualifications, okay. So in order for you to complete your ACCA papers, so it is actually good for you to have your accounting degree first because basically you will get more exemptions in terms of the ACCA papers. Okay. Okay, and then second, okay, CPA and ACCA are more likely to be the same but different on the terms of characteristics and scope. Okay, yes. Okay, so Miss Fiza, we have a questions. What is the difference of completing the ACCA papers in Malaysia and in other countries? Will I be better off in industry if I have the overseas qualifications?
Okay, Nurjunaidi. Okay, to answer your question, basically having completing ACCA in Malaysia or any other countries is the same because that qualification being certified in by London, UK. So the having both either in other country or Malaysia, both will have some same perspective from the employer perspective. But if you ask me which one is better, I would like to choose Malaysia because of what? The foundation of Malaysia, Malaysian accounting papers is much more better than outside. We do have some quizzes. We do have some session with CEO from DBS, Dublin Business School. They said that they love to have Malaysian student because of what? Because these Malaysian students are star. These Malaysian students are golden. You may search in the Google the passing rate rating on Dublin Business School. They had 94% passing rate for DBS because of what? Because of Malaysian student. This Malaysian student give a good image for other country outside, other university outside. So if you ask me, why didn't you continue your study in Malaysia instead of Ireland? Because no one tell me that Malaysian have the best foundation on accounting paper. No one tell me before this. This is why today I'm here to tell you what my CEO from DBS saying to us. They love to have Malaysian student because we have the best foundation and basic of accounting program.
Okay, thank you. And then the question from TJ Kian. Okay, I would like to these sample salaries refer to working in a trading company or accounting firms? Okay, so Miss Fiza, perhaps you have experience in both industries. So can you just elaborate more on this?
Okay, more or less, this is from private sector salary. Man, for accounting firm, they might have some lower salary, but as what I said before, you have to devote your goals and target which company that you want to serve, which company you want to be in. So from that, you will know, you will learn and make some research on it. How much salary that they paid for you. So same goes to accounting, auditing company, audit company. Even though you have audit experience, and when you out from the audit firm and jump to the private sector, you will get same salary as what I mentioned before.
Okay. So, hi Boyi. Okay, as there are a huge increasing numbers of ACCA holders in Malaysia and around worldwide. How could I distinguish myself from the other ACCA holders? So, I believe Boyi. So, Miss Fiza have the very beautiful journey throughout his um, study in ACCA because she has the grant award, okay, for his ACCA. So I think probably this is actually the one who actually distinguish yourself from the other ACCA holder, probably Miss Fiza. So can you share?
Okay. As what you see, there's a huge increasing number of ACCA holder in Malaysia and around worldwide. Even though the numbers they keep on increase, but they are already been working. They have been working in the some of the company, and still most company in Malaysia need this ACCA holder to work with. You know what? Some of department in my company, they because of the can't get that ACCA holder, even mechanical engineering will works in accounts department. They need this ACCA holder. As what you say, it's a huge increase in numbers of ACCA holder in Malaysia. But to compare to the others, you still to as an entry level in the industry, you still amazing. You still be bright. You still shine more than others. So this is one being having a SCCA holder will give huge advantage for you. Boy he hu huh? Oh, how many years? Okay, can I just proceed with this question? Okay, how many years to study ACCA? Basically, it depends for you. If you have a diploma, you have to complete some of paper in ACCA. But if you have degree in accounting, you have only left with 5 paper only. Still five, still 5 papers only. So these 5 papers, if you do it full time, the kira paling cepat paling cepat is 1 year. Is what I have done. 2 paper or 3 paper at the first sitting, and second sitting you can get another 2 or 3 paper. But SCCA have made it easier for you guys because they have three sitting for 1 year now. So as compared to my journey before, so maybe you can just complete with 2 sitting only. So how many years to study is depend for you, either to get it full time or part time, either to get it how many people that you want to take in 1 year, in one sitting lah. So it depends on you. Okay. SEMA versus ACCA versus ICEW. You have rank it based on the apa ni sebenarnya. You have rank it based on the sequence. SEMA, you have the limited range of works, and ACCA is the broader one. So, but it's much easier than ICEW. That's my perspective. You have anything to say, Natalia?
You say okay. So yes. Okay. So as I mentioned, okay, it is depends on the person. Okay. What are they actually looks forward. So for SIMA, it is more on the management accounting. Okay. And next, we have a question from Shaira. I have zero knowledge about this. May I know when I can continue my ACCA after diploma or after degree? Okay. So Shaira, okay. So ACCA, it is a professional qualifications. Okay. So basically, you can continue. Okay. Even after diploma or even after your degree level, but then the duration and the numbers of papers that you need to take, okay, if let's say you are from diploma levels, okay, so you will take more ACCA papers, okay, and if you are from degree students, okay, so you want to proceed for ACCA, so you will get more exemption papers. So in MAHSA, we have exemption of 9 papers. Okay, so left 5 more papers in order for you to proceed with your ACCA. Okay, all right. Okay, so TJ Kian, the exam question in ACCE is based on UK or Malaysia. All right, so Miss Fiza, I think for this ACCA, okay, so it is international, okay, so they are using the same questions worldwide, right, Miss Fiza? Okay.
Yeah, because this exam, ACCA exam is actually been created by UK in UK, and then using the same question all over the country, even the same date and the same time we have the exam.
All right. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. So I think this question is for Miss Fiza. Okay.
Basically, thank you, Akim. This is my staff actually. Is that Petronas offers sponsorship to pursuing studies ACCA for their staff? Basically, you can claim. I'm not familiar on non-executive level, but if you are executive level, you can claim all the charges, all the fees back to Petronas. So they sponsor full for you to study in CCA lah. Untuk for you to for non-executive, I think it's limited lah. It's limited so that you have to pursue studying ACCA by yourself at first, and then after you get the executive level, and then you can claim back to Petronas.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Fiza. Okay. So all the audience, okay, I need you guys to fill in the survey, okay, in order for you to get the e-certificate. All right. So before we wrap up, okay, our webinar today. So thank you for your beautiful sharing session speech from Miss Fiza. Okay, hoping by having this session, it will open the mind of everyone here, okay, to have this professional qualification in your future. And at MAHSA, we are already obtained 9 papers exemptions. And if you complete your bachelor study here, okay, so I highly recommend you to complete the balance of the ACCA papers and obtain these professional qualifications. Okay, and thank you so much. Okay, nice to see all of you and hope you are you guys are doing well. Take care, stay safe, and stay home. Thank you, Miss Fiza.
Thank you, Talia. Thank you, Masa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi